Hey y'all, my name is Jada. I'm a certified phlebotomist. I've been working as a phlebotomist for 7 years. In today's video, you'll be learning study tips and travel advice and why is phlebotomy important in the healthcare field. What is phlebotomy? Phlebotomy is drawing blood for tests, transfusions, donations, and research. It's important in diagnosis and patient care. Also, tools of trade, as in like gloves, tourniquets, tubes, what else? Gauze, alcohol pads, everything in that nature. That's everything you will need for, well, not everything you'll need for a blood draw. But now I'm going to go over the step-by-step blood draw process. First off, you will greet your patient and verify their identity. Ask them their name, date of birth. Make sure you have proper hand hygiene. Wash your hands. Use gloves. And then after that, you would select the vein. Usually it'll be the median cuticle vein. That's always really one of the go-tos. But yes, and then you'll tie the tourniquet and clean your site of where the vein that you chose that you would like to stick your patient. Tie the tourniquet, you clean it. Then you will safely and smoothly, gently insert the needle, and then you will tube the blood in the order of draw. Depends on what orders you have. Also, you will remove the needle. You will remove the needle and apply pressure to the site. Make sure you label your specimens and dispose of all sharps into a sharps container. Then tips for new phlebotomists, how to deal with nervous patients. I would say just tell them this process of how everything's gonna go, like step by step, so they'll feel more comfortable with you doing their blood draw. And what to do if you miss a vein. So if you miss a vein, you only could stick a person twice. So if you miss a vein, just make sure the next time you're sticking them, you find a good vein and you're certain about that vein. If not, I would suggest you go get another phlebotomist or a supervisor or someone that can help you stick that person and get a successful draw. Staying calm under pressure. If you're having patients like that's going crazy, or if someone faints while you're doing the draw, stop the draw immediately. Immediately. Stop the draw. Immediately. Okay? Immediately. Take the needle out, cover the wound, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. And then communicating with co-workers and nurses. Like say if you get a call from the ER, this if you work in the hospital, you get a call from the ER and they want you to draw some labs up for them. You can't get the labs, let the nurse know. Don't just not do the draw and don't let nobody know. Yes, and how to build confidence. How I build my confidence, really, me personally, it is what it is. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna get a job done. Like, I'm gonna be in a patient room max 2 minutes and 50 seconds, 3 minutes max. I'm gonna have your blood drawn, your specimens labeled, I'm in and out. So yeah. Okay, and then what do we have next? Common mistakes to avoid. This is a good topic because y'all keep asking me. Try not to anchor nobody vein, please. Okay. And tubing in the wrong order will contaminate the specimens. Do not do that. If you do not know your order or draw, or what order you need to be drawn in, ask for help. Simple. That will contaminate the specimens. Then that can mess up people's tests and the results of their tests. Please draw in the right order. That's all we ask. Draw in the right order. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Okay, and labeling errors. This is why they tell you, soon, don't wait till you get to another patient to label. Say you just drew a patient and then you go draw another patient. When you draw that patient, you label their specimens right then and there. You do not want to get nobody's blood mixed up at all. So when you're labeling, make sure you're labeling right then and there when you draw the specimens. It's that simple. It's that simple. Also, don't forget to invert your tubes. Some tubes have to be inverted. So if it's them tubes, then don't forget to invert them. And then career talk. How to become a phlebotomist. It depends on your state, so I don't really want to tell you how specifically long you got to do it. Because some programs be 6 weeks, some programs be 2 years. It just depends on your state. Where can phlebotomists work? Labs, hospitals, clinics, mobile, blood banks, plasma center, blood centers. Okay, and now I'm going to answer the questions that y'all all been asking me about the travel. What's some good travel agencies? I have traveled through AYA Healthcare and AMN Healthcare. AYA pays for everything. Flights, stays, meals. If you get a rental car when you get to where you're going, they're going to pay for that too. If you need other certifications that you don't have to get that job, they're going to pay for you. My top agency. How many years experience do you need to travel? At least one. Each travel company gonna want you to have at least 1 year experience, because when you go to these travel agencies and these companies, they gonna take you, they just gonna throw you out there. They just gonna show you around the facility and they gonna expect you to know what you're doing. So that's why everybody wants you to have a year experience, so you, in case, like, what do you get a hard stick and you don't know how to do it? They're gonna be looking at you crazy. They're gonna think you supposed to know how to do a hard stick because you got a year of experience. Whole time you don't have no year, and then you're just looking crazy and everybody looking at you like, why you ain't got your experience? How long was my program? My program was 8 weeks. Where can I apply when I finish my program? Plasma centers, like I said, hospitals, blood banks. And a lot of y'all keep saying it's hard to get a job. Fix up your resumes. Go volunteer at Red Cross. They'll eventually probably hire you on if you go volunteer at Red Cross. They always do that today, volunteer. They always hire their volunteers on. So I suggest y'all go and apply there. What are some good study tips? Know your HIPAA laws. Because if you tell them folks business, you're going to get fired. You're going to get fired. Just know that. You're going to get fired. ASAP. No questions asked. A lot of the social media stuff, you got to be careful with what you post, because these HIPAA laws, they strict, and it's going to be hard for you to get hired somewhere else. If you violate HIPAA somewhere, it's going to be hard for you to get another job somewhere else, because they can look all that up. So be mindful what you post on social media and people's info, telling your friend people info. You cannot do that on the job. You cannot do that on the job. Who am I certified through? NHA. I think it's either you could be certified through NHA or NHCO. Them the top two, I think. Other than that, if y'all have any other questions or any other things y'all would want to know, please feel free to comment your questions. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank y'all for tuning in.
Period.